NFL 2025 International Schedule. London, Dublin, Madrid and Berlin games confirmed as Minnesota Vikings make history. Minnesota Vikings play back-to-back games in London and Dublin, while the Atlanta Falcons head to Berlin, and the Miami Dolphins host the Washington Commanders in Madrid in bumper 2025 NFL International Schedule. All NFL Europe games to be shown live on Sky Sports. Dublin's iconic Croke Park is due to play host to the first regular season game in Ireland when the Pittsburgh Steelers host the Vikings in Week 4. Minnesota are then scheduled to take on the Cleveland Browns at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where the Denver Broncos will face the New York Jets before the Jacksonville Jaguars welcome the Los Angeles Rams to Wembley Stadium as part of 3 London games. A record 7 matchups will take place in 5 international territories outside of the United States this season in another escalation of the league's commitment to global expansion. 2025 NFL International Games Schedule, Brazil TBC. Date, week, game, location. September 28th for Minnesota Vikings at Pittsburgh Steelers, Croke Park, Dublin. October 5th 5 Minnesota Vikings at Cleveland Browns, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London. October 12th 6 Denver Broncos at New York Jets, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London. October 19th 7 Los Angeles Rams at Jacksonville Jaguars, Wembley Stadium, London. November 9th 10 Atlanta Falcons at Indianapolis Colts Olympia Stadium, Berlin. November 16th 11 Washington Commanders at Miami Dolphins, Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, Madrid. Germany's rich footballing history will be honored again in Week 10 when Berlin's Olympia Stadium hosts its maiden regular season clash between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts, having seen Munich and Frankfurt deliver 2 games apiece over the last 3 seasons. Sponsored links. Another new host enters the mix in Week 11 when the Commanders face the Miami Dolphins at Real Madrid's Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. The NFL will also make its return to Brazil for a second year in a row when Justin Herbert's Los Angeles Chargers take to the field as the designated home team at São Paulo's Arena Corinthians, where the eventual champion Philadelphia Eagles opened their 2024 campaign with victory over the Green Bay Packers. Their opponents are the division rival Kansas City Chiefs. Also see NFL London statistics. First regular season game 2007, Miami Dolphins versus New York Giants, Wembley Stadium. Number of games 39. Record attendance 86,651. Jacksonville Jaguars versus New England Patriots, 2024. Most team appearances 13, Jacksonville Jaguars. Fewest team appearances 1, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Commanders, Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers. Most wins 7, Jacksonville Jaguars. Highest scoring game San Diego Chargers 32-37 New Orleans Saints, 2008. Lowest scoring game Miami Dolphins 0-20 New Orleans Saints, 2017. Minnesota have sought to assert themselves as a prominent fixture in the international market over recent years and return overseas behind the leadership of second-year quarterback A. McCarthy, as he takes the reins from the departed Sam Darnold, having missed his rookie campaign through injury. He and Kevin O'Connell's offense are set to be met by a T.J. Watt-inspired Steelers defense as Pittsburgh mark their Irish ties before running into newly extended Myles Garrett and a Browns team with major question marks under center in London. Our experiences in London have always been memorable, so to return in 2025 as the first team to play in back-to-back international games in different countries was something we could not pass up, said Vikings owner/president Mark Wilf. UK fans have a history of showing up and embracing the Minnesota Vikings, creating what often feels like a home field environment, and we are hopeful that is what we see again in 2025. Another young play caller heads to the UK as Bo Nix begins his second year under Sean Payton after guiding the Broncos to their first playoff berth since 2015 last season. Awaiting him is a Jets team subject to more change at quarterback in the offseason after seeing Justin Fields sign, following the release of Aaron Rodgers, who finds himself at the helm in Pittsburgh and on the plane to Dublin. The Broncos are thrilled to represent our fans and the NFL overseas in the 2025 NFL London Games at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against the Jets, said Broncos president Damani Leach. Broncos country has no borders, and we join the NFL in sharing a deep commitment to growing the game on a global stage. After having such a wonderful experience in London a few years ago, we can't wait to return to the United Kingdom to engage with such passionate fans and build on the Broncos' proud international history. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.